I have an addiction. It's actually called women fatigue, and I'm actually very sick of it because I'm always on a quest to identify behavioral patterns, a woman's deeds, to understand what it actually means when a woman moves a certain way. And it's termed, yeah, I have to understand female nature. That is what it's termed as. But it's an addiction because of the excess obsession of trying to know women, understand women. I find myself with an information overload. Why can't I just enjoy women? I just enjoy them and switch off my brain. It's difficult because when I live my life that way, I will be very easily manipulated. And that's why my obsession for female nature is crazy. It's just like once you eat that apple, once you eat that knowledge, once you get revealed to that knowledge, your eyes is turned on. Yes, it's true you can switch on the switch and switch off the switch as well. But once it's turned on, you always want to switch on the switch. You get addicted to it. It's an obsession. And I'm addicted. I won't lie. I'm addicted to understanding women. I'm obsessed with women. And I've accepted that fact. But it comes with that fatigue. Women fatigue. Because you ask yourself, why can't I just live freely without all these thoughts, without all these interpretations of certain behavioral patterns that a woman will display? Why can't just I live? And it's not possible. Because once you know it, you know it. And you can't go back. But the thing now that is very annoying is the fact that red pill, once you get into red pill, there are two paths: the path of obsession or the path of hate. So most men would always lean towards the path of hate because they now realize this is how women are, and they get angry or like they get fatigue. That's weird, like the fatigue that really burns them out. That's where it stems out from. The hate, and that hate makes them just pissed off with women. But me, it's like my own is I'm obsessed. But even at that obsession, there are times that I have to go through that burnout. There's always that burnout phase. So both sides of the spectrum still experience a burnout. We both experience burnout. But it's just that I'm obsessed. But there are times I'll be like, man, why can't we just turn this switch off and just like live life like that? Live life without that consciousness of this is how women are, and like that. But it's very difficult because once you understand how women move and operate, your love begins to wax cold. Even though with your obsession, it begins to wax cold. Your genuine love begins to wax cold. And not that you can never ever love a woman genuinely. You can, but you start seeing the nuances involved when it comes to romance with a woman, and you start to realize that the safe spot the safe spot most times is to just be nonchalant. The safe spot most times is just to be nonchalant. But what is actually the solution to all this madness and chaos when it comes to women in particular? I understood one thing is just to withdraw my attention. I've always understood withdraw your attention. Once you understand that a woman is not even giving you as much interest as you are offering to her, you withdraw your attention. And I think that has been the antidote to the whole madness. Because I go into certain relationships, let me explain this better. I go into certain relationships with no expectations, and most times just to have a good time. And when I realize that, oh, she's now in the field, she's trying to play the games, mind games, and all that, that's when I'm like, there's this alarm inside of me, because I have already understood to an extent what female nature means. The alarm goes on, and instantly there's this withdrawal syndrome that happens. I withdraw my attention immediately, and I just watch. And by the time she realizes that the games that she's playing, that I'm not even involved in it, by the time she realizes it, it comes as a shock to her. Because it's very easy, because that's the beauty of the whole red pill space and understanding female nature. But when you realize, when you now see it, you see the games and everything, it's more like, I'm not playing this game with you. I'm not even in the game in the first place. And it gets women crazy. So the main primary thing when it comes to all this conversation is the fact that there's this burnout, this mental burnout that actually happens. Just the fact that you understand these female behavioral patterns that that women will always present to you when it comes to dating, relationships, romance. There's that burnout. There is always that burnout that comes with it. And for me, I'm really addicted. I don't know how I will get to ease myself of this addiction in the long run, but I have already provided a solution, and the solution is withdrawing your attention when a woman starts playing games. For me, I'm equipped with the resources and the information to understand that women play games, and when they play those games, I just withdraw my attention. I don't even get involved in the games. That's the solution. But the burnout is always real, because you love women, you're obsessed with women. Who can take that from you when that is your natural inclination? And the burnout comes from the fact that you always see these deeds, you always see these patterns, behavioral patterns that women would always present to you. You always see them, and it's always endless. Like, you always see them every time, and you never. And at some point, you get tired of seeing it. I don't know. It's just me. It happens a lot. I know there are a lot of people, men, that experience the same thing I'm experiencing. Because when you go online, why I said men, other people are experiencing this. When you go online, you see the frustration men have, especially when it comes to the relationship dynamics between a man and a woman. Currently, you hear a lot of things. Men don't want to get married anymore. Men want to stay single. Like, men are tired of just the games and a lot of things. Because it will open your eyes. Female nature will open your eyes to both the degeneracy of the dating world, and when you see it, you can't unsee it. At some point, you get burned out. You get burned out. Like, what? Because you might be like, I like the degenerate aspect of relationships, of how it is now. You love it, but at some point, you get tired of it. You get tired of looking at it. You get tired of observing. You get tired of everything. Can't we just love each other without all these games? Can't we just love each other without all these games? Can't we live in a world that is just peaceful without all the whole chaos that a woman possesses? Can you, as a woman, just give me that peace without chaos? Well, it seems like it's not possible. We are all going to always confront that chaos that a woman will bring. It's something I'm getting to realize, and honestly, it's tough. It's very tough. It's tough. Women fatigue is actually real. Even the most experienced players, they know what I'm saying. Because this and that thing again, it's crazy to me. Because women will keep, we are in a relationship, they will keep testing you, shit testing you. Like, why do I have to go through a lot of shit tests? Can't we just keep that shit test? Can't we leave that shit test and just live lives like human beings? Why are you testing me? Like, why are you always testing me? I'm tired. Like, after getting you, then while in the relationship, there will be lots and lots of shit tests for me to maintain my attraction. Like, it's crazy. That's the women fatigue I'm talking about. The lots of shit tests that you will get is crazy. It's endless. Anyways, I'm addicted to a woman's fatigue, to women's fatigue. Let me put it that way. That's my addiction, and I'm really sick of it. I'm tired of it. But I think it's something I would probably, one of these days, or moving forward, I would have to learn to live with it. Maybe as a sidekick. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the yapping and just my own thoughts about relationships. It's really tough. I won't lie to you. It's really tough. So guys, just try and stay safe and have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.